Hey guys, I'm the Burke and I do things. And today's video is probably my first negative video. Is that what I don't know what to call this. It's kind of weird. I don't usually talk about bad things on my channel, I guess, but I did ask you guys and everyone kind of unanimously said they wanted a worst of 2018 video and a best of 2018 video. So I figured I would start with the worst so we can end on a high note. But I mean, I wouldn't say all of these are like the worst products ever created. A lot of them just did not work out for me, and if they did work out for you, lucky you. And I mean, I'm not going to go super in depth into detail for every single thing because I do have a decent amount of product here, and I would like to make a disclaimer. There will be nothing that came in Ipsy or BoxyCharm included in this video or my best of 2018 video because I will be making a separate 2018 roundup video for each subscription service. So nothing here is included from those boxes. But I guess I'm just going to go in the order of makeup I would typically do on my face. So if you want to see what some of my worst products I tried in 2018 were, then keep on watching. Let's go. Also, before I begin, let me know, because I do always do a monthly favorites video. However, I never really do non-favorites at the end of the month saying what didn't work. So if you guys want that included in those monthly favorites videos, let me know and I can definitely start incorporating things that did not work monthly into those videos. But let's start with primers. Honestly, I only have 2 primers to include in this video, and both of them are honestly 1000% based on smell. And I have a hard time using these primers because they smell extremely bad and I hate the way they smell. So the first is from e.l.f. and this is the e.l.f. Poreless Primer. This smells so gross. I can't even like tell if it does anything for pore issues because it smells so bad. It's hard to even just pay attention to anything but that. And the other primer I have that smells so bad goes for this entire brand. Everything I've ever tried from this brand smells so bad. And this is the Honest Beauty Everything Primer, and it says it is a luminous base. This brand, everything smells so bad. I have tried makeup products, I have tried face wash, I have tried facial care, everything smells so bad. And I don't understand why, because there are plenty of brands that use natural ingredients that are good for you and they do not smell like this. So that's a no for me, boss. Now I have 5 foundations to share with you and let's just get started. The first I feel like is a foundation this year that everyone absolutely loved or absolutely did not love, and I did not love it. And this was the Maybelline Superstay Full Coverage Foundation. I guess for me, I'm not necessarily like the queen of full coverage. I don't love full coverage, but if I am using something that is fuller coverage, I don't want it to be heavy. I don't like the way that feels. And I feel like this is a very heavy full coverage foundation. And honestly, the only times I ever use this is if I know I'm not going out. Like, because I don't want to wear it out because I feel like it makes me feel gross. And that's the reason I don't like this. Next is a foundation that I don't even know. This is from e.l.f. and this is the, does it even say what it is? It doesn't even have the name on it. I think this is the Acne foundation. I don't know. Literally the directions on the back say, cleanse the skin thoroughly before applying medication. This is medication. Cover the entire affected area with a thin layer 1 to 3 times a day. Who's using foundation more than once a day, first of all? Second of all, the consistency is horrible. I don't understand. This is not for me. It's the only foundation I've ever tried from e.l.f. I don't want to feel like I'm slamming e.l.f. in this video because I definitely have a couple e.l.f. products, but they have fantastic bronzers, blushes, highlights. Like that's where I feel like they excel, but this is nope, 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 nope. The next foundation, I will say, I only used once. So my entire dislike for it is going off of a one-time experience with it, which I know is not the fairest of the fair, but this is a sample I got from Sephora. This is the Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion Ultra Longwear Foundation. This is a very popular foundation. I am fully aware of that. However, it is full coverage, which is not my favorite, but similar to the Superstay, I felt like it was very heavy on my skin when I put it on. Maybe I used too much. Maybe that's my own fault that I don't know how to use the product, but I just don't think that this full coverage thing is for me. I think it does not look good on me. Maybe it's my skin type just does not work well with these type of foundations, but I did not like it at all. Now the next foundation is one that I do not hate, but I do not really love it either. I have tried it so many different ways, so many different primers, with primer, without primer, setting, not every way. I have tried so many different ways because I want to like it, because everyone likes it. And it's kind of a foundation that I feel like is made for the type of foundation that I like to wear, kind of thing. This is from Physicians Formula. This is the Healthy Foundation. I have tried so hard to like it, but every time I wear it, it just breaks up on me, and I don't know why. I don't have this problem with other lightweight luminous foundations. This is the one that gives me the most trouble, and I'm really disappointed because I want to like it. This is marketed towards me. This is the type of foundation I want. Something lightweight, something luminous, something hydrated, like all of that. That is what I want. And for some reason, this one just doesn't work on me, and I don't know why. And it is so frustrating because I hear everyone say that this is one of their favorites from the drugstore, and it just doesn't do it for me. It's very upsetting. And the last foundation is one that I don't buy high-end foundation. And I heard so many people say, this is it, this is the best, this is, that it got in my head, and like every different skin type I felt like was liking it, and it was working for everyone. And maybe I'm doing something wrong once again, but I do not like this foundation. This is the Dior Backstage Foundation. It just looks horrible on me, and I don't know why, and it's so frustrating because I feel like everyone says this is so good and that it's lightweight and it's your skin but better, and I'm doing something wrong. If you have success with this foundation, let me know what type of primer you use. Do you set it? What setting sprays you use? Just please let me know, because I cannot get this one to look good on me, and it is so frustrating because I paid for it and I want to make it work. Yes. Now onto concealers. Okay, the first one is from e.l.f. and I don't really have the highest expectations when it comes to e.l.f., but this is not the first concealer I've tried from them. This is the, it doesn't even say. It is this concealer. I have it in the shade Light Beige, and Light Beige was the lightest color, which is not light enough for me. It did literally nothing. It was just goopy and gloppy and gross, and that is all I can say about it. The next one is one that I've heard people say they really like, and I've tried and I've tried and I've tried to like it, and I don't like it. And this is from the Ulta Beauty brand, and this is their Full Coverage Liquid Concealer. I don't like it. It doesn't work on me. It looks horrible every time I use it, and it's not for me. The next concealer is the Tarte Shape Tape. I don't hate it. It obviously is very good at covering everything and everything, obviously, but it is so drying, and my skin, especially right now, is parched. And if I put this on right now, I would look horrendous, absolutely horrendous. This is not hydrating enough at all for me. I'm very, very close to being done with this. I will not repurchase it, and that's all about that. The next is an eye primer. This is a free sample I got, so we'll leave it at that. This is from the Ulta Beauty brand, and this is their tinted eye primer. I could not get a good grasp as to what kind of primer it was because it is in the shade Satin Blush. I don't understand why anyone would want their eye primer to be pink. Like not even pink, metallic rose gold is basically what it is. And I don't understand why this is a thing. Why would you want rose gold eyelids before you prime? Nobody's skin tone is rose gold, a metallic rose gold. Like, that doesn't match anyone's skin color. So I don't fully understand that. I don't know. That's all I have to say about that. I only have one powder. It's hard for me to really determine if I hate a powder or not because I have dry skin, so I usually always look powdery when I powder. So that's why I use different sprays to kind of melt everything together. This is a given. This is from Honest Beauty. All of these Honest Beauty products typically come in Target beauty boxes. That's the only way I wind up with them. But this one just smells horrible. I don't know why it has to smell. Why does a powder have to have a smell? Can it just not have no smell? I would be fine with that. That is why I don't like this one. And now I have a few brow products. First one is from Ofra, and this is their eyebrow pencil, and it's a universal pencil, but it is this. And I don't get how people can use these kind of pencils to do their eyebrows. Like, I need a consistent point, and this gets dull, you know, the second you draw anything on your face. So are you supposed to consistently be like sharpening, sharpen? Like, I don't get it. not for me. If you have luck with regular pencil eyebrow products, let me know how you do it. The next is the first time I've ever used a slim brow pencil where I was like, this is just terrible. And this is from JCat, and JCat has good products. This is their Procision Micro Slim Brow Pencil. I mean, it looks like all like the really popular type of brow pencils. I mean, I could draw and 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 draw, just keep going, and it barely leaves any payoff. There's like, nothing comes off the pencil. Like, it just, I can go and go and go, and it does nothing, and you keep going over and it moves the product. It's just so bad. I've never used a brow pencil that was this bad before, so there's that. Congratulations for being the worst. Oh man, I feel like I'm ripping apart the Ulta Beauty brand, but here is another free sample I got. This is their automatic brow pencil. Now the problem is it is a retractable pencil, and that's fine. Lots of pencils are retractable, except look at how just like, this is just like, I don't know how to explain it except that. So when you use it, this happens the entire time I'm using it. So I'll start using it and it starts rolling down every time. So they need to not make this so easy to go up and down, because I can't use it because of that. So yeah. The last brow product I have is from Wet n Wild, and this is the Ultimate Brow Mascara. Honestly, the product is really goopy and like gets clumpy, and usually if I go to brush it through, it clumps everywhere and smudges everywhere and makes a huge mess, and that is why I don't like this product. All right, now I have eye products. I honestly did not find any eyeliners that I absolutely hated this year, so we can leave that at that. The first product is from e.l.f., and this is their Molten Liquid Eyeshadow. And I got this because I heard people talking about it, but all right. There's the product. I mean, why did people like this? There's nothing showing up. I did not understand why anyone would recommend this product. That's the only reason I bought it. The other product is another e.l.f. product. This is their Smudge Pot in Gotta Glow. And you know, I just bought this to try it out. I thought it would be cool. Right, here's what the product looks like. It's gold. You know, you put your finger in there. It's like a mushy kind of thing, and then you can like rub it out. I mean, where is it? It just like disappears. I don't understand. I mean, I was definitely unhappy with that product. Okay, now the next three things I have are eyeshadow palettes. It was hard for me to really hate an eyeshadow palette this year. I always felt like I gave most of them the benefit of the doubt, but these three were that bad. Now the first one is from Essence, and this is their Eye and Face palette, and this is in style Glow For It. Now, I actually put this palette in a favorites video this year. And why? And it was specifically for this. This right here is a highlighter. And this highlighter is a beautiful highlighter. But there are 4 eyeshadows in this quad. They do nothing. I mean, here's the brown. It fades in, it's nothing. It just fades away into nothing. They all just fade away into nothing. So while the highlighter is beautiful, I would never recommend someone spend, I mean, I feel like maybe this was $5. I really can't remember. Essence is very affordable, but I'd rather pay $5 and get just a highlighter than have to store this entire palette where I'm only using the highlight. You know what I mean? Next, we have another e.l.f. product. I really feel bad. I'm not trying to, you know, oh, it's broken. Okay, the mirror fell out. We'll pretend that's normal. Okay, this was a free palette that I got in an e.l.f. order. So this is called the Prism Eyeshadow, and it is the Naked Prism Eyeshadow. Really looks pretty, like it's gonna be a bunch of foiled eyeshadows. However, take this shade here. Nothing. I'll take this shade. Also, a lot of them look exactly the same. It's just, they all kind of blend away into nothing. Like, that seems to be common with a couple of these e.l.f. products. However, I think these are older e.l.f. products, and I think the quality of their products has been improving. So I would never recommend to buy their Prism shadows, but I hear their newer shadows are better, so there's that. The last eyeshadow palette is not low end. It is high end. It is expensive. I believe it's $40. I did not buy it. I actually got this sent for free to me from Poshly, which is an app where you can get free things to review, and I was so excited. Like, so excited might be an understatement. I was so happy because I wanted to try this so bad. This is from Kylie Cosmetics. This is her Eye of the Storm palette, and this intrigued me so much when I first saw it. I've never bought an eyeshadow palette from her, and I just was so excited that I was gonna get to try eyeshadows from Kylie Cosmetics. Like, it looks cool. I really like yellow eyeshadows. All right, it's a powdery mess. I mean, let's see what I can swatch here. Like, what about this one? I don't know what any of the shades are called, but they just, I don't know. I never ever could get the eyeshadows to work on my eyes. I was just so disappointed because a $40 eyeshadow palette should have zero flaws. I don't know. Like, if I'm going to give you $40, like, I want the best eyeshadows I've ever used in my entire life. Do you know what I mean? And just, it didn't do anything for me. It doesn't even have a mirror, like, for $40. I don't know. I like Kylie. I don't have issues with Kylie at all. Like, I think she does a great job marketing her brand. I mean, her brand I think is overpriced because I think she charges for her name. But I mean, she obviously does a good job. However, I haven't had the best luck, I guess, with her products. And like, I don't want to say that, but it's the truth. So, did not like this palette at all. Now, I actually had no bronzers to include in this category. I really haven't had a bronzer that I hated this year. And as far as blushes go, I only have one that's a non-BoxyCharm or Ipsy blush. And this is a free sample I got from Ulta. And this is from BH Cosmetics, and this is their Floral Blush in Honolulu Hideaway. It looks like I mean, it looks intense, it looks pretty, but I don't know if you can see, but it has a gold overspray. So if I was to, so when I put this on my face, it exploded, hot pink sparkle explosion all over my face, and not really my style. I was not prepared, and I could barely get it to blend away. And I mean, I'm not really sure if BH has other blushes in this line, but to me, there's a big difference between a shimmery blush and a blush that is full of gold glitter, because I do not want gold glitter like all over this area. I don't know. It just, I was kind of upset because I thought it was gonna be a pretty blush and it wasn't, and it just stinks. Okay, now I have some highlighters. Let's start with a cream one. This came in an Allure Beauty box. This is from the brand Laritzy Cosmetics. This was the first time I ever got anything from Laritzy, and I was excited because, I mean, I've never tried anything from this brand. It was marketed at a very high price. It smells like a Crayola crayon, which is disgusting. And then you have to like push really hard, which moves the foundation around, and it's just nothing. It's just, it literally feels like wax. It's just, oh, nope, did not like that at all. The next came in a set that I bought from Milk. This is their liquid strobe. It's a little roller ball, and it's supposed to be like a liquid strobe, except it's not so much a liquid strobe, but it's more like chunky liquid glitter. It just didn't, it's a weird consistency. I did not enjoy it. Not something I would recommend. Now I have 3 powder highlights. The first one is from Maybelline. I did receive this in an influencer box for free. This is their Master Holographic Highlighter. I don't know if you can tell, but it is full of glitter, like holographic glitter. So it's also chunky, which I do not find that consistent with the other Maybelline highlighters, but I mean, all it is a strip of glitter. It's nothing but glitter. It's chunky and no, not for me. The next I got is a free sample from Ulta. This is the Winky Lux highlighter in Charm, and it is also, says on here, it's a holographic highlighter. So when I opened it, I was like, oh no, holographic. But when I looked at it, I was like, oh, that looks like a nice normal shade. It is right there. It is just like this purple, pink, chrome, weird highlighter. Just not something that I want stripped across my face. And the last highlighter I bought is from Wet n Wild, and this was their limited edition, I guess the Midnight Moon. It's their mermaid highlighter. I don't know why I bought this. It was just dumb on my part, honestly. Put it right there because it is like almost like a golden green highlight. I don't know who that looks good on, but it's definitely not me. Okay, now I have 2 setting sprays that did not work for me. And my issue with the setting sprays aren't so much the way they set the makeup, but the actual like nozzle, I guess. The first one was so surprising because I love from Pixi the Glow Mist and the Milky Spray. This is their actual makeup fixing spray. Completely different nozzle. I just squirted Luigi. I mean, it's aggressive. I think I've used this one time. It is so... When I set my makeup, I want something that's going to cover the face and not just squirt little spots. Not good, not good. And the other one that I find is very similar is the Ofra Makeup Fixer. It has a very aggressive spray as well. So those 2 I would not recommend. I have 2 mascaras here. The first is the worst mascara I've ever used in my entire life, and it's been a long life. This is from Marc Jacobs. This is the Velvet Noir Major Volume Mascara. I got this in a set from Sephora. Every time I ever tried to use it, within an hour, my entire face would be covered in flecks of mascara. Covered. I tried it so many times, and every time, without doubt, it just flaked everywhere. And I've never had a mascara this bad, and I don't understand why, because some people say they really like it. I don't understand how that doesn't happen to everyone. And then the next one I have is not something I think is horrible, but I heard so much hype about how great this mascara was. And I tried it and I did not understand the hype, and it just did not perform the way I felt like everyone was saying it was performing. And that is the Milk Makeup Kush Mascara. I found it was very average, performs okay, the volume's okay. Like, I did not understand any of the hype behind this product, and that's why it's in this category. Now the rest of my items are all lip products, so in no particular order. The first is from e.l.f. and this is the e.l.f. X Christian Siriana line. Now obviously the color is crazy, but this mattified like so quickly and was so drying on my lips that it made me never want to wear it. So there's that. And this shade is called, it's just called Fuchsia, but it was so hard to get off, so there's that. The next, I don't know if it's me. Like, I've heard so many people say that the Dose of Colors liquid lips are their absolute favorite formula. I got this for free from Ulta in a sample bag. This is the shade Bear With Me, and it is so drying. I have tried it so many times, and every time it completely dries out my lips. Even if I moisturize with a lip balm, I mean, it's a really pretty shade and I like the color and I want to like the formula, and I don't understand why everyone has so much luck with this product and it's not me. Is it the shade? Like, if you like these, please let me know what shades you have and what works for you, please. I'm so confused. Next is more of a gimmicky issue with it. So this is from the Sephora collection, and this is called their Luster Matte Longwear Lip Color. I got this on sale. This is called Nude Pink Luster. It says matte, it says long wear, but it's almost like a cream formula. So I don't understand why they market it as long wear matte. I did not find that it was, I don't know. I just was very confused by that formula type. Next, I think this came in a Target Beauty box. This is from Rimmel, and this is their Stay Matte Liquid Lip Color. I found this is the shade Rosetto Liquido. I found it extremely drying and not comfortable to wear. There's that color. Just, it was not for me at all. Next is from NYX, and this is the Liquid Suede Metallic Matte in the shade Bella. I just think I'm over the metallic lip trend. It looks bad on me. I don't know. The way this one wore off was like weird, and it was not for me. Next is from JCat, and this is another metallic lip. This is the shade, I don't know, FM101. It says it's a lip gloss, but it's also metallic. I just feel like it does not look good on me at all. The formula is also like very patchy on this too. So that's that one. It's a pretty color, but I wish it wasn't so bad looking on me. Next is more of a scent issue. This is from Soap & Glory. This is the Sexy Mother Pucker in Nude Star. I don't mind when things are chocolate scented, but this one has that, like, I don't even know how to describe it, like vomit, like makes me want to vomit chocolate. I don't know, I can't handle it. It's just a nude gloss, but the chocolate scent on it is so intense that it makes me sick. Next is another metallic lip. This I got as a free sample. It's from Smashbox. It doesn't even say the shade name on here. It's this red metallic, and I was like, I thought it was gonna be awesome because it was from Smashbox. But I looked absolutely ridiculous when I put this shade on, and I was really upset, but it just looked so crazy on me. All right, two more. The first one is from NYX, and I was really bummed about this. This is their Super Clicky Matte Lipstick in Oh So Pretty. And I thought this was gonna be really cool, like, you kind of just click it up. Really pretty color. Like, that's one of the issues with this, is I think the color is so pretty right there. But it's chunky, and if you put it on your lips, the chunkiness just moves around and shifts and gets everywhere, and like parts will be packed. Oh my god, all I can smell is the chocolate on my hand. It just doesn't stay, and I want to like it, but it just doesn't work. And now we're on to our last product. This is from e.l.f. and this is the matte lip color in Tea Rose. Tea Rose sounds like a very pretty color, except it's purple. And I bought it because I thought it was going to be a pretty pink, but it's this like I have frostbite color. Makes me look dead. That 100% makes me look dead if I have that color on my lips, because it looks like I have frostbite. And there are all the lip colors. Yeah, see, I can tell that the one in the middle that is this long wearing nude is still freaking wet. Yeah, but there are the colors, formulas that did not work for me. Like I said, if some of these products work for you, that's great for you, because I wish everything worked on me. I hope this video wasn't too negative. Trust me, I will be doing a favorites right after this. Then I will do my BoxyCharm and Ipsy videos along with those. So as usual, thanks for stopping by my channel. If you're new here, click the subscribe button and ring that bell for notifications. I have my Twitter and my Instagram down below. Give them a follow, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys!